Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Looney Farm Guy here with a new mod test for Tuesday, January 14th. And these are the Case IH 2150 Early Riser Planter Series, a series of 3 planters by Custom Modding, 72.63 megabytes to download. But you might cringe at that, but they are spectacular pieces if you like the Case brand, and even if you don't, the detail and the detail and the beauty of these are rarely surpassed. Now, slot counts, they're all the 18, 19, and 21. And there is some significant amount of choice for these. So, first of all, let's find them under planters. There we go, planters, and they're all in a row, pretty maids, all in a row. You have the 2150. So you got the 9.1 meter, 12.2 meter, and the 18.3 meter, all 8 miles per hour, all seed and liquid fertilizer compatible, and the capacity for product, actually the middle one, the 12 meter one, actually holds the most product, which is a bit surprising, but apparently they're modeled after the actual models. So we'll look at the first one. The 12 row 30 inch at 9.1 meters. We got wing option stock, weights or ridge markers, hydraulic oil cooler, yes or no, numbers, bulk fill scales. Now that's a lot of these are just cosmetic. It doesn't really do, it probably has a reading on there, tells you how much is in there, but it's kind of redundant when you always know exactly how much you have in there. Supplement buckets, those put these buckets there, those actually don't hold anything or do anything, it's just decoration. Rear attacher, which is interesting for added, if you want to carry added liquid fertilizer or seeds, or perhaps both. Hoppers and or tanks. Now here's where it gets somewhat interesting. You have the bulk fill, which is those tanks up there that hold seeds. Right now it just holds seeds. You can go on the on-row hopper, which drops it down from 3,523 liters down to 1,071 liters. Then you can add the liquid tank, which adds about 1,500 liters or so of liquid fertilizer, and then you can go to the full-out bulk fill and tanks at 5,037 liters, right? So you go from 35 to 5, so about 25 to 35, 15, yeah, about 1,500, yeah, 1,500 liters or so for the liquid fertilizer. Right. Smart boxes. Those don't add or subtract. I mean, they don't, it's just, again, a cosmetic. And then wheels of that too. You have the wheels or the tracks. The tracks will add $36,000 to the price tag. And so if you like it, yeah, but if you don't want to pay the extra money, I'll just go for the wheels. So if you trick it all out, $245,000. So moving on to the 12 meter one. Again, you have the weights or ridge markers option, hydraulic oil cooler, yes or no, numbers, bulk fill scales, again, the supplement buckets. Rear attacher, you can again have a rear attacher that'll add $696, and then your bulk fill, on-row hoppers, liquid tank, or tank and bulk fill together. And then this one even has extra tanks that hold an extra 1,500 liters on top of that. So that's where we said this holds the most, actually, liquid fertilizer, extra liquid fertilizer on top. Smart box, again, yes or no, $21,000 for that option. And then another 36 for the tracks if you want. So 334,000. Ooh, doggy. Now, to the big daddy of them all. They don't have ridge markers, weights or no. Hydraulic oil cooler, yes or no. Again, that again is one of those cosmetic things. Numbers, the numbers go, where do they go? Oh, around the back here. So you can go up to, numbers go up to 18, like you're going to have 18 of them. The scales, yes or no. It had $7,000 to the, if you don't, a lot of this stuff you don't need, you can really, save yourself a bunch of money. Attach type. Now, this is interesting. You can get the 2-point hitch or the drawbar hitch. And that is significant because, well, we know that some tractors don't have the 3-point link, or maybe it's an option, and you want to run a hitch. There you can do that, just like so. And of course, now the bulk fill, the hoppers, liquid tank and hoppers, or the bulk fill and the liquid tank. For a total of 5,037 liters, which is about the same as the others. The tanks are the same. It's just the and then down to the wheels again. You can put those tracks on there for 36 grand. So nearly $400,000 for this if you trick it out. Right. So enough of that. Let's. Ironically, well, not ironically, this is, I figured I better get a case tractor to pull these out. The unfolding animation, lights, beacons, no beacons, signals, yes, we have signals left and right. The opening sequence, as it were here, not super fast, but not overly slow either. There it is. It's ready to go. Now the ridge markers, L1 and your D-pad up. We'll do that. And then your normal, just lowering it and turning it on. Like as per normal. And the others, the other two sizes, exactly the same. So no difference there with, of course, with the large one did not have ridge markers. Let's just back this back up. And so, of course, I have them working in the field because that's really what this is all about, is how do they work? And, do they work? Now, oh yes, filling it. Filling it from a silo, no problem with the seeds. Okay, we'll probably show you. We should show you that because you're going to need to know that. Let's buy a couple of, no, not solid fertilizer, seeds. And we want liquid fertilizer. You would want to make sure that they filled up from those, and I would imagine if they don't, there's a big problem, I would say. Whoops. Probably a good thing to wait for it to fold before you move it around. So if we come up here, there we go, refill seeder. So we can refill from that. And The other one went in behind, of course. Let's get a liftable one. Sorry about this. I should have had this set up. There. Where are they? Oh, they're over there. Of course they're over there. So, right. No problem filling up from there. Now, I was able to fill seeds up at a silo here. One of these Buy Anything silos, AT Studios. And you'd have to open, opening the lid like that, L1 and left on your D-pad. So seeds, no problem. But it won't fill the liquid fertilizer. I had to put some in a tank, and as you can see, refill seeder right away. It's recognizing that. So let's go over here. This is the little guy. And I have the appropriately horse-powered Massey Ferguson, and set a worker off, and right away up to the 8 and 9 miles per hour. No problem whatsoever there, so very nice. And he's been seeding or planting this area without incident. And so now we go back to this guy, which is the medium one, as you can see, the middle one, and again, the worker with an appropriate powered vehicle. Oh yes, you want to know the horsepower ratings. They're slightly different between them. Planters, sorry about that. I should have mentioned that. Yeah, 150, 180, and then 280. So actually fairly low horsepower requirement for such a large piece of equipment. Very nice, actually. And as you can see, it pulls very easily, and the dust. And look at the individual parts moving. I don't know the technical name for those. If we go over here, come on, where is he? There he is. You can see the moving is that they're just kind of going up and down individually. Very nice. Of course, they all work perfectly. They all work with precision farming. As you can see, I have precision farming installed. No problems with anything whatsoever. Now to the interesting bit. We have this big bad boy hooked up to a one with a drawbar hitch because, well, we have a drawbar attached. And we're gonna excuse me, we're gonna see how fast can we go. We're gonna set a worker off, and we're gonna see. Oh, that's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, look at that. He is going lickety split for sure. Very nice. They look very easy to pull. I don't think you would have any problem pulling it with lighter equipment. This, of course, is way overpowered for this, but very nice. And of course, with the hitch option, you could always tag along some extra product if you if you're finding yourself running out of one thing or another, or even if you had a tractor that had a front 3-point link, you could. There are some. I was just going to watch him if he can handle the turnaround here. There are options for liquid and solid. Extra tanks and so forth. And as we watch him turn around, very nice, very clean, very precise. Yeah, not fooling around. Turned around just like so, and Down he goes, and off he goes. Very nice. Not so much dust kicking up here. That's interesting. Maybe he's going so fast the dust is like blowing. And that, very nice. Look at those animation on that. Right. And of course, doing a very fine job. And let's get back. Get back to our setup over here. Oh yes, we've kind of split them up a bit. And so anyways, yeah, there you go. Another great mod by Custom Modding, the Case IH2150 Early Riser Planter Series by Custom Modding, 72.63 megabytes to download, 18, 19, and 21 slots on console. Very nice. I'm Lily Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.